with a Daily Guide newspaper. I like only fried rice with chicken, says Abyssine Cannibal. And 10 picked in Afiedenigba robbery. 10 picked in Afiedenigba robbery. And NSS releases 81,081 for 2021-2022 posting. We also have also Bempa Petitions AG. And on the Ghana web this morning, Mahama sold about 75% of Ghana's bauxite reserves to his brother. Baumia's aide speaks. And Tama Oil Refinery's missing gas oil saga. NPP is supervising thievery, says Chief Baini. You also have all 3,196,605 members of Pentecost Church support anti-LGBTQ plus bill. That's from the Church of Pentecost chairman. And you have 14 days to arrest Captain Smart, IGP told. Anti-LGBTQ plus bill stop pontificating and look inside the church, prior to Christian Council. And Cape Coast daylight robbery, all you need to know. So Kofi, that's it from Ghana.
All right, then let me come to Karim.
So the Daily Graphic reports this morning the debate on LGBTQI plus Parliament's agenda set two groups in tango over bail. That story, full details on the front page and page 3 of the Daily Graphic. 81,081 deployed for national service. Page 29 of the paper, and the conversations have begun already. People who want reposting and all of that. People are hoping that the next assignment that they are going to have for the next 1 year would return with something good, either a job, a very worthy skill, or something like that. And a lot of young Ghanaians are hopeful, but we know what the system is. We've been through it, and there's not much that one can be excited about there. But crash barriers replaced, page 16 of the Daily Graphic. Today, dear Charlie, I really tried, because crash barriers replaced there. Some of these editors, they need to be careful, because this review is always a headache with some of these. How do you put crash barriers replaced altogether?
And expect you to pronounce it.
They don't give a hoot about you.
With that hustle.
Some of us don't come from here.
They don't give a
Crush
hoot about you.
barriers replaced.
All right, then. So that's from the Daily Graphic.
Yes. And there's also the bit about the Tor IMC vowing to end graft. And the back page has Ministry rolls out campaign against illegal fishing and a halt development on Pantan Hospital land. That's the Deputy Minister directing there, Kofi.
All right, then let me go back to Nasari, and then I'll surely come to you, Laura.
New proceeding guide from page. Stop inciting people of Ejura. NPP cautions NDC, and that will be found on page 3 and 10. MPC's media, economic and financial report. Tekpe's take there, and we must maintain Akufo's ambitious records and legacies. Razak Kojopoku speaks there, and the Chronicle newspaper. GSFP boss exposes corrupt caterers. Legon Don Alan is the suitable candidate for NPP, and police rescue assembly members from jaws of youth. And daylight robbery hits Cape Coast. Another one here, Kofi. Daybreak newspaper. GBC staff angry with information minister as GRA seizes GBC land, and Ghana's port primed for gateway role, and president hit of a Bree Gardens redevelopment. And the Daily Ghanaian Guide. I've not heard of this newspaper before. Have you heard of it?
The Daily Ghanaian
Guide.
No, this is the first time.
I'll read it. The world is not in good shape. The world is sick. The global economy is sick. And you Ghana nkwa ntiba umiambo ye te said ye Captain Smart air cano. No. IMF about Ababeka, and you can go and check on IMF official website. Since 1930, the Great Depression nearby, an economic shrinking. It said 2020, 4.4%. And this is what, get your facts right. IMF now, they came out and say we are seeing the global economy shrank 4.4%. It been seen that since 1930, during the Great Depression, an open economy, US economy now, it is shrinking by only 4.4%. And no so say be predia san. Omo can omo bon. You see, sometimes we become so cheap on social media. Now each time you speak about fix the country now, they think about so there's nothing good in whatever you are doing. And this is for who I take it to school under trees, because say in the NDC fixing na and MPP ba obabu na. And so I just want to understand. Fix school under trees na year can. NDC for schools ni na area. But MPP buy and omebu na propaganda kesiye. Now let me tell you, Adeba Kwamiti I will never speak long and my message ni na very simple. Diama MPP communicators. Mr. Boabia Samuel Dano. Me say, Mr. Boabia Samuel, wake up. You and your communicators, you have been too weak for these NDC people. Side gentility, no. Munja mufan to work because you always have to fight fire with fire. Edu baby a munkasa. Speak. Na moya juma. Na nado in 5 years wa ye juma. Kacha do manana good evening. Na nado ye juma. Speak. Bema be ye bi o me ye ni na. Don't Ramani Bahama be ye bi o mo bo hu dawura. Yes. Na nado so ye juma. Mama na nado waya akola kitu abi say dey onye hwe kura wo Ghana because your job as a communicator and they say obema amanfo ehu enyomo papa aban ne ye untimi mo wo ban na chi de but papa na wa ye ne de just say it. Mama mfa NDC fo mfa you can say scandal tantan bia no de be break ya papa bia ya ye scandal tantan bia ye raising sagleme pe. And I mean, who says some start radio by radio trying to defend Collins Dowda. Them who said no, MPP for BD. Ampa MPP for ED. Emma Samiji fit and throw defend Papa na Magana for G2. Na be do ajima menu so. MPP for ED. News for and I mean who say you can say Futu MP. Nana Mamasia who called you. Now, who said NDC was in power for almost 12 years and it's only been there for 5 years and he's doing better than 12 years. Me say, after your markings, now me to a new file say, oh, defend the papa no. I am not saying said there, I don't know here, you know, and yet we boom razzle. But must he be sad? You're called, Mama, I had too much. Somebody misappropriated $200 million. Ghana for someone you sagleme. The amount